Alright, so this better be, honestly, an amazing new thieving method because fuck this minigame, I fucking hate it, and it's disgusting. 10 runs later, getting piece number 2. Woo. That only took 2.5 hours. I don't think it's supposed to take this long anymore, actually. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be pretty fast. I think I just got kind of unlucky. It took me about 40 runs or 50 runs or so to get the full set. So that's pretty bad, but let's go try this new thieving. So I have been told that this was already nerfed like 2 or 3 times, because apparently when it first came out it was over $1 million an hour and it was like 300k thieving an hour, which is ridiculous. So I'm kind of curious what it's going to be now. Also, I guess I didn't really need to get the gloves because apparently I'm supposed to be wearing ice gloves while I do this, so that's kind of shitty. I totally neglected to show. Also, I'm pretty sure I got this thing safe spotted at this point. Something I totally neglected to show or to look up was actually what thieving level these require. And it actually is level 90 thieving, which surprises me, mostly because it doesn't feel like this is a 90, like something that should require 90 thieving. But I guess it does make sense. I'm getting decent XP per hour. So far, I'm about 15-20 minutes in, and I'm getting 113k XP per hour, which isn't crazy, especially not for thieving. I mean, you can get insane amounts of XP doing thieving. But this isn't bad at all. I mean, I'm making a little bit of money on the side, and I feel like once people master how to safe spot these things, they might just become the new Arty Knights. I mean, people do Arty Knights that aren't great XP or great money, so I really wouldn't be surprised to see this take over. And that right there is going to conclude the 1 hour of thieving. So I got 108.1k experience in that hour. And I'm going to go ahead and figure out how many gems and Tokel I had in the bank before, and then I'll take out all the new stuff. So this definitely got nerfed to shit. People were telling me before it used to be amazing GP per hour, but 163k just seems pretty awful. So this is probably not something worth doing, unless you're just doing it for the XP per hour. Maybe it's just because I'm 92. I mean, I'm only getting 108k, like I said, so that's nothing too crazy. But a couple gems, I guess, is alright. The Tokel as well, you could technically consider each Tokel to be roughly 10 GP equivalent. So, I mean, you're making around 300k an hour, give or take. That's pretty bad. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and try out the fishing for 1 hour and see how that goes. So for this one, you need to have an oily fishing rod, and you also still do need ice gloves. It looks like these spots might actually change kind of frequently too. That's going to be a bit obnoxious. But what you get from these are infernal eels. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to use them on a hammer. Yeah, and when you do, you can get things like Tokel, lava shards, like lava scale shards, and I think you can also get onyx bolt tips. So we're going to try this out for an hour. I also heard this one's not very good, but we'll try it anyway. Another thing that, once again, I forgot to mention, these actually require 80 fishing, so a little bit less of a requirement than the thieving, but it definitely seems like they're not very good XP per hour. So far, I'm only getting around 30k, and that doesn't seem super great, but maybe it'll be good money. Drawing near the close of my hour of fishing, and wow, am I disappointed. This is what I got in an hour of fishing. 62k, about 25k fishing XP, and 1700 Tokel. So I was really hoping that this would be something that would be either decent fishing XP, maybe not comparable to like barbarian fishing, but maybe something comparable to like monkfish or sharks. This is pretty bad. Also, the GP per hour is also pretty bad, and it's not even super AFKable because these spots change around about as often as shark spots do. So it's slightly AFKable, but it's not like dark crabs or anything. All in all, I have to say that I'm fairly impressed with this update, but not too surprised with anything that came out with it. Like, I already did a video testing out the new NPCs, I did a video testing out the new armor, and I now did this, which was the skilling aspect of it. And none of it was very surprising. The XP rates weren't super great, the money wasn't super great for any of it. And I've been watching people doing the Inferno all day, and that definitely seems like a very well put together, difficult update. It's definitely something an old school needed. Since people are going to keep asking me why I haven't done it yet, I'm lacking a lot of the gear, and I know that I'm not nearly as skilled at the game as a lot of the people who are getting very far in the Inferno. So I'm going to wait a little bit and try and learn a lot more about it before I try it myself. Regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, so make sure if you did, you like, comment, subscribe, and share it around. And I don't think there's any new content for me to test today after this. But if I did forget something, and it wasn't in the other 2 videos I posted today, then make sure you guys let me know, and I'll do my best to check it out if it seems like it's worth checking out.